you join us outside the cabin at the top.
Yeah, that's at 100% where we are right now.
We are at the top of Moustache Mountain, sat outside the cabin on a lovely evening in the undisclosed country where Moustache Mountain is.
Joined by my noble steed, Rupert.
Rupert's desperate to be out.
Yeah.
And we are getting very close to Wembley Arena.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I noticed today, obviously we went along to Black Country Barbell today, is watching you train. Now, the difference between watching wrestling and being a cynical wrestling fan and going, yeah, but you know, they're not really that strong. To actually see, so Volta weighs 130 kilograms, right?
Volta weighs 130 kilograms.
Now you broke your personal best today.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get up to?
So my personal best was 254 kilograms. The trap bar weighs 34 kilograms.
Right.
And today I managed to lift 264 kilograms.
So literally more than double.
Yeah, more than double what Walter weighs. So if anyone at Wembley thinks that I'm going to be having a hard time moving Walter, they are sadly mistaken when they watch me ragdoll him.
Well, I can't say fairer than that. I watched you chest press, what was it, 110? A shoulder press.
Yeah, I got 110 kilograms over my head today.
So that's nearly...
It's almost Walter.
Yeah.
I had more in me.
Yeah. Cameras were on, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cameras are on. It's game time. Serious face.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Clothes off.
Shorts off.
Yeah, and then we get serious. One thing I did notice today, and firstly, like your dad 100% should be your manager because he just looks like the patriarch of Moustache Mountain.
Yeah.
Like he's obviously incredibly proud of you, and not just like the way when I spoke to him and he said, you know, like Tyler's a beast. Like he's very, very like your number one fan without a doubt. Has your dad had an opportunity to see you like wrestle as much as you would have wanted him to? Has he been across to the States? Has he been?
Yeah, he hasn't been across to the States. He came to the first UK tournament.
All right,
and actually won the UK Championship for the first time.
So he's been with you pretty much like for monumental moments.
Yeah, he was there with me, watching me wrestle in front of like 10, 12 people.
Yeah.
In wherever.
Yeah, which was 3 years ago.
Yeah. It really wasn't that long ago to the absolute peak of my career.
Yeah. Is he going to be there, Wembley?
I hope so. I'd like to think so.
I spoke to Lewis as well, who owns the gym.
Tyler's definitely up there, especially with like relative strength, because he's very strong for his size. He looks incredible, but body weight wise, he's still not a massive guy. But relative strength really is definitely up there.
Because I look at some of the guys in there who are, as I would refer to them, absolutely jacked.
Yeah.
And then I look at Tyler, and Tyler's not like, he's not huge.
Yeah.
But what he's lifting in there today is like absolutely blown my mind, considering.
Yeah, and I think it's the level of athleticism he brings as well, because a lot of the guys that maybe do the same as him have nowhere near the kind of the athleticism, not able to do the flips. Most of the time they'll do a couple of sets and be out of breath. That's not me. That's what I'm like.
Right.
But I think that's probably what's most impressive, the way that he's actually able to have that balance between like top end strength and performance, and still be athletic and acrobatic and have the cardio and everything else that goes alongside it. I think that's the really impressive thing, that how well balanced it is all around.
If you were just like a powerlifter, or this was for glamour muscles, then you wouldn't have to be athletic as well.
Yeah.
I think what's kind of mind blowing is how strong you are, and also how athletic you are. Like every time you rebound with your shoulders off the ropes and hit that, I'm always like, I'd love to do that one day. That's the one thing as a wrestling fan I've always been like, it's like that's the one thing I always wanted to do. Do you think that that's something that you have as a big advantage over Volta? Because main event matches, I always think of main event matches as being these huge affairs with so much pressure on them. I kind of feel like if this is going to go long, you're going to outlast Volta.
Oh, easily. Yeah, I can easily outlast Walter. What does he do? He throws a bunch of chops. I can take chops. Walter can chop me all day long to the point that I've got blood trickling down to my toes. I don't care. He can do that.
Does it mean that much to you?
Yeah, it means that much to me. I'm going to be running circles around Walter. Not only am I going to be running circles around Walter, but I'm going to be throwing him from corner to corner. I'm going to make him look like a novice in that ring. I'm going to make him look like a child.
Wow.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's a...
Those are fighting words.
yeah, absolutely. You got mean about this.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm serious. Glasses are off. Telling you. No more Conor McGregor. It's Tyler Bate, serious wrestler now. Real big strong boy. Yeah.
Now, it's safe to say over the last, well, let's say 2 years, you were the first ever WWE United Kingdom champion, WWE Match of the Year, NXT Tag Team Champion. Anything else I should?
Got an action figure.
Yeah. Oh, computer game.
In the computer game.
Yeah. You were on the title belt because I got one.
Yeah.
It's a little picture of you in the corner. Nobody never take that away from you if you don't take it out of the box.
Yeah. Progress Tag Team Champion.
Yeah.
During that time.
And
But
yeah, indeed.
Yet to be
Yeah.
Progress World Heavyweight Champion.
So, where does Wembley, actually no, where does main eventing Wembley sit amongst everything else?
Well, it's not only main eventing Wembley though, is it? It's main eventing Wembley for the biggest independent promotion in the world right now. It goes deeper than just winning the Progress Heavyweight Championship. It's sticking it to all those people that thought of me as nothing more than an extra. All those people that thought of me as nothing more than just another member of British Strong Style or a member of Moustache Mountain.
Yeah.
It's sticking it to all of those people and showing them that I'm much more than that, and showing them that I am really, really good at wrestling.
There's been a bit of a change of you recently. Like, even on my social media, I joked about you looking like Conor McGregor and the silver shorts and everything, and you know you were enlightened. You had an awakening. That was it.
Yeah.
But it seems like over the last, I don't know, ever since we went on the American tour, and there was the 3 and in, which obviously you managed to win in order to get this shot at Wembley. Like, it seems like, I don't know, you've got a bit, I don't want to say serious, you're still a fun-loving bloke, but like there's been a level of, I don't want to say professionalism either, because never that you haven't been professional, but
Yeah, so the whole like Conor McGregor, whatever you want to call that, that's just me enjoying the fruits of my labour. That's what I like to call it. I'm just enjoying the hard work that I've put in for this business. But like right now, I'm showing that, like, even behind all of that, I can still get serious when I need to. I can take the glasses off, I can take the gold chain off, take the watch off, I can throw all that away, and I can still be a serious wrestler.
Yeah. Okay, so if this is the last thing that people see of you before the match we get to Wembley, or if you've got something to say to Volta, how do you sum up the fact that you're going to be competing for the Progress Wrestling World Championship against Volta in the main event of Wembley?
So, like I've said before, this match to me means the world. I will no longer be seen as an extra. I will no longer be seen as just another member of British Strong Style. I am the big strong boy, Walter. You can call yourself the bigger, stronger man. But when it comes to Wembley, I'm going to slap you about the gaff. And I'll be walking away the brand new Progress Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.